This could be a little bit long here, folks. Just some issues. Biden meets with Ukrainian ministers in Warsaw. Guess they left Ukraine early. What happened? When they said they would stay and fight with the people. And now, question. A few people have come up that says Zelensky is not in Ukraine, that he's in Poland. Now, Biden said he was meeting with Zelensky a while back. Keep that in mind. He said he was meeting with Zelensky. If he did meet Zelensky, they sure would not want to advertise it. That would mean he is in Poland. And that's definitely against what he's been preaching. Now, Ukraine knows Russia's main purpose. Hold the north and east at bay, capital and the other cities, north and east. Keeps the main Ukrainian military tied up. And it keeps them in firing range of Kyiv and the cities up in the north and east. Now, makes me think that I might have been right days ago when I mentioned that Putin's main objective was the southeast, not the whole of Ukraine. Just keep that in mind. Gives me an idea of all the experts, all the politicians, and everyone else saying Russia is invading the whole country. Anyway. But basically what it gets down to, there's one issue. Agents, Russian agents. Russian agents have been in Ukraine and Poland for years. And right now in Ukraine, they're probably doing 75% of the picking of the targets so as to keep down casualties and to only attack military units, military equipment. Anyway, but the whole basic thing, people, is who suffers with the decisions these few make. And this is my whole concern. It's the citizens. And the citizens that join the military either voluntarily or through a draft system. They've always been the ones that suffer. And from all these wars, anyway, it's the children that end up suffering down the road. They have to live with all these memories. Then they're taught to hate and who to hate. They're only taught to see the one picture, not the big picture, as to actually who was responsible for the pain and suffering. Only one side gets blamed. A lot of times it's the losing side. Most of the time anyway. Because the winning side always writes the books. They dictate the history. civilians are told by their leaders who to hate, who's a bad guy. And when you're in the military as a volunteer or a draftee, your thoughts and your opinions, they just went out the window because you have none. If you refuse to do a job or refuse combat, you're either put in jail or you can be executed. Depends on the circumstances. So, what really, it's so weird. All my life, I grew up, I don't really hate no one. I've seen a lot of people, met a lot of different people all around the world. South America, Canadians, and Americans all over our country. Europeans, Germans, British, French, Arabs, Jewish. So really, see, I just never grew up to hate anyone. I was taught to look at things, look at history, see the causes that went wrong, see the reasons that went wrong, see who wanted to profit from war and so forth. And like I say, history around the world is really important. But see, like I say, my concern is all the citizens of the world. I've had Arabs during Iraq invasion, our invasion, of course, with a phony scheme to convince the Americans that Iraq and Saddam Hussein was the bad guy, of course. But it was all an excuse to get the people jazzed up. To hate someone our leaders told us to hate. Same thing in Afghanistan, Vietnam, Serbia. But like I say, we can't do any wrong. I should say our leaders can't do anything wrong. And the European countries, of course, part of NATO. Like I say, it's all right if we invade other countries for wild-ass reasons. And like I say, I'm not really a conspiracy theory. I'm a historical person that believes in what's right,